So hey everyone, I wanted to show off my new custom mechanical keyboard build, the Bakeneko. It's Cannonkeys' new 60% board, and at $130 I think it represents fantastic value. At $130 I think the Bakeneko finds a good blend between price and quality while remaining in stock. Cannonkeys has promised that this board will be in stock, or at least have a quick cadence of restocks. Hopefully this is true. Cannonkeys has been pretty good about their restocks, but let's just hope they're able to keep up with the demand for this board, because I got it the day that it came out and by the end of the day it was already out of stock and it hasn't been in stock since. So the Bakeneko is an O-ring mounted board, so that means there's a gasket O-ring in between the PCB and plate that friction fits itself into the case. This allows for a more even typing experience and gives it a better sound. Cannonkeys was pretty upfront that this board wasn't going to have a perfect finish since it was going to be casted instead of CNC'd. Since it is casted, it doesn't take well to anodization, so it was painted instead. But I don't think this takes away from the overall look and feel of the board. When it's sitting on your desk, you don't really notice it. I think the sound and feel of the board more than make up for the imperfections in the surface finish. If you were to make a three-way Venn diagram and put price, availability, and quality, you can categorize pretty much any mechanical keyboard. So if you're looking to get a keyboard that's in stock at a good price, you're usually looking at AliExpress keyboard kits. Those you can buy without worrying that they're going to be out of stock. But those usually come with lower quality. They're more hollow, sometimes made out of plastic, have integrated plates which are a bit stiffer, and they create a lot of case ping, or they're tray mounted boards. So they don't sound and feel the best, and you know, they sacrifice a little on the quality. And if you're looking at boards that are good quality and a great price, those are pretty much the aim of a lot of group buys. You know, they try to get a lot of people together and try to bring the cost down as much as possible. Some examples are like the KBD 67 Lite or the Portico or the Aki 68. Unfortunately, it's hard to plan your build around those because you just don't know when the next group buy is going to be, or if the group buy is something that you want to get in on because there hasn't been any sound tests or whatever it may be. And if you're looking at boards that have great quality and decent availability, you know, you can look at the KBD fans boards that they range from mid-range boards to a little bit higher end. Most of the time, if they're out of stock on the website, you can go to the AliExpress shop and they'll have them there. And I know boards like the Mode 80 and the Savage 65 will come in and out of stock every so often. And if you really have money burning a hole in your pocket, you can go to Mech Market and pretty much get any board that you want, but you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny. So you're sacrificing a little bit on the price. If Cannonkeys is able to keep this in stock and not really change the price, I think it'll fit perfectly in that three-way Venn diagram, because the only thing you're really sacrificing is the surface finish, but the sound and feel really make up for that. And I think if you're willing to look past it, or if it doesn't really bother you that much, I think this is a great board for a beginner and enthusiast alike. This is the best sounding board that I own. But yeah, like with everything in this hobby, it's all preference. And you know, I don't mind having those surface imperfections because I notice the sound and feel more on a daily basis. But if it's a big priority to you, you know, I would say look elsewhere. Maybe look at those AliExpress kits. You can mod them to make them sound a little bit better, and they'll have an anodized finish and they'll look better on your desk. But for me, you know, I think this is perfect. So I built mine out with Palm Durock linears and the Sugarplum PBT keycaps that Cannonkeys was selling. Yeah, it totaled around $300 for me, which is a little bit high, but I really wanted to try out the Palm Durocks, and the Sugarplum PBT keycaps just look really nice. But yeah, let's get to the build.